Hello and welcome again to this special COVID-19 update for you and your community, brought to you by Bass Coast Health. Today we look at the personal challenges that this pandemic is causing. And with you is Cara Hammond, co-ordinator of Counselling at Bass Coast Health. Hello Cara.
Hi Kevin.
Good to have you.
Thanks for having me today.
So Cara, what level of anxiety are you finding in people right at the moment?
Kevin, I think we're finding lots of different things in the community at the moment. We're finding that some people are really starting to struggle. Some people may have struggled early on and have found themselves in a really nice rhythm now. Whereas other people are starting to find that the pressure is mounting, they're feeling very lonely and isolated, and are really starting to worry about what the future holds and how long this might continue for, and are really struggling without that end date. So we're seeing different kinds of levels, and we're just trying to deal with them all in the moment.
Right, and that's very important because it's obvious the moments are going to go on, and the more they go on, the more anxiety level will increase.
Absolutely. So, we're just trying to encourage people to take it slow, think about themselves and do what they can.
How has homeschooling added to the pressure of parents right now, and what can be done to alleviate that pressure?
Yeah, homeschooling, wow, it's a real new thing for people. Lots of people are finding this probably the next level of stress for them. Juggling all those commitments, managing children, managing their own work schedules, trying to keep the household going, and trying to maintain some level of normality. Some of the things we would recommend to people is to just do what you can and try your best. Remember, you're not the teacher. Our teachers out there in our area are fabulous, and they're working around the clock to provide amazing, resources and teaching schedules. Do what you can to try and stay, attend the classes when they're being held. So teachers are going to be available for you. Keep in contact. Communication is going to be the essence here. I think it's going to be really important for parents to try and remember that this is a short term and this is different. This isn't the longer term. We will all get through this and we will be okay. There are the challenges now, and I know some parents are really, really struggling to get little people to try and sit in front of a camera or do their exercises. It's okay. Do the best you can. If you can't get everything done, then you can't. Accept what you can do and be okay with what you can't.
And probably share your experiences with other parents who are going through the same thing.
Everybody is going through this. We are all in this together, and it's really important. Reach out to those people around you. Reach out to the other mum groups, the dad groups. There's lots of parenting resources on social media at the moment.
Yeah. So what are some of the main challenges being faced as we're still confined to home? Because that's a different set of circumstances.
I think some people are getting really bored with themselves. Some people are learning new skills. It's, if you've ever wanted to crochet or macrame, take advantage of the online courses and the online situations there are. There's so many professionals out there where their physical business isn't working, but they've moved it online.
Yeah.
Try and take advantage. There's lots of different ways these days that people are getting really creative. But the other side is also, I'd say, take it easy.
Yeah.
Don't do anything if you don't want to do anything either.
And just get through it, really.
Just get through it.
Yeah.
Be a little bit lazy. Spend a few extra couch days. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world.
It's good to feel like that, and it's great to get that advice. Speaking of advice, what techniques and advice would you give personally to those who are struggling right now? If I was to sit down and open up to you, what would you give back?
One of the first things I tell people is breathe. Just take a breath. Go a bit slower. Take a step back. Get out into nature. We all have access to nature in some form.
Yeah, that's true.
Wiggle your toes in the grass. We're so lucky here, we've got beach nearby. Wiggle your toes in the sand. Dip your toe into the water if you can. Walk along, our pathways. Reconnect with nature. Smell the flowers, literally. Get out there, listen to the rustle of the trees, listen to what birds we have around us. Just get back in contact. with nature, earth yourself, drink water, make sure we're keeping hydrated, the usual things, exercise, good food, get some extra veggies. It's a great time at the moment to be doing soups.
Yeah, and we could come out of this better people.
I think so many people will. Yeah. I think for a lot of people, this time is a time to slow down, work out who we are, work on our connections and our relationships with the people who are most important to us, reconnecting, connecting in different ways and making sure that we're keeping in contact with the people that we love.
All right, now, if it becomes a little bit more serious and there are issues that people feel they need professional help with, Cara, let's give some advice here that people can take away with them this second.
Look, absolutely. If you're fine, and I think this situation's found that it's surprised some people how they've reacted themselves,
Yeah.
And there's people out there who may have already had mental health things that have been heightened because of the current situation, and those that are emerging. We have counselling services at Bass Coast Health. We offer generalist counselling, mental health, family violence and sexual assault. We offer a whole range. We'd like to be able to, help people through that, reach out, their planned appointments. At the moment, all through telehealth or phone consults.
Sure.
Every organisation's doing their best.
And that number is on your screen right now if you want
is.
to make an appointment with Cara or her team.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good one. And if things are a little bit more urgent, that people need to reach out right at this second.
Look, obviously, we're business hours. So, there's lots of other organisations. We always talk about Lifeline, which is on the screen now. If you're finding yourselves in different situations, which you might be finding that there's some family violence there, reach out to 1-800-RESPECT or call the Orange Door.
Thanks for being here for us today,
my
Cara.
pleasure.
Excellent. From Bass Coast Health, Cara Hammond. And remember, reach out if you need. Until I see you again, take care.